Even when we did not deserve to be saved, Christ said, you know what, I'll save you anyway.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. I'm your host, the gentleman, Jody Powell. And we have an hour's worth of high-flying, hard-hitting professional wrestling action from the world of wrestling for Christ. And fans, we are 7 days away from Happy Brolidays, a very special Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour right here next week, December 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. on Abundant TV, a triple main event card. And tonight, fans, we're going to hear and we're going to see those competitors who will be in those three main events. Plus, at Happy Brolidays next week, we will have the first four matches in the 16-man television turmoil tournament, all men competing for the mysterious contents of the briefcase. No one knows what's inside. So much speculation as to what it could be. But 16 men will have the opportunity to find out, and we're going to start that tournament next week at Happy Brolidays. But tonight, fans, we get to see the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles, Perfect Vision, Zachariah Cutter, and John Matthews. And they're in action right now. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Here we are, wrestling fans, right here in McAdenville, North Carolina. Glad to be back here at Lakeview Baptist Church as we get set for this tag team action. As we prepare for 1 week from today, Happy Brolidays, right here on Abundant TV.
Introducing first, from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he is the inspirational, sensational Dre White, and his tag team partner from the Hive in Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the Hornet.
This tag team match, fans, featuring Dre White, the inspirational, sensational Dre White, and his tag team partner, the Hornet, as they get prepared to take on the number one contenders for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the team that will face the champions, the Foundation, coming up in just 1 week, right here on a 2-hour special Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour on Abundant TV. Starting at 6 p.m., it's going to be Happy Brolidays, and that's one of our three main events. The WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, putting the title on the line against this team.
And their opponents.
They always come out with such fire, such enthusiasm. These two young men who have set the WFC on fire by tagging up and taking over the tag team division, rising to the top of the ranks to get their shot at Tag Team Gold, which has been their goal all along.
First from Miami, Florida, John Matthews. And from the kingdom, he is the prince of the cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter. Together, they are Perfect Vision!
And there they are, fans. Perfect Vision making their exciting entrance into the ring as they will do their signature hop over the top rope into the ring, acknowledge these fans that have come out to see the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles. Dre White and Hornet seem unimpressed. And Dre White now looking like he's getting into it a little bit of a spat with the fans here. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that could be the family of Zachariah Cutter. A little head games being played right here from the inspirational, sensational, maybe the mastermind, Dre White. Is this tag team of Dre White and Hornet looking to get into the mix here for the tag team gold? And there's the bell, even though Hornet now kind of admonishing the referees. I haven't even taken my jacket off yet, and you're calling for the bell. Hey, you got to be ready to go when it's time to wrestle here in the WFC, especially when you're taking on the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And now here we go with a lockup now. Zachariah Cutter starting off with Hornet here. Got him in that arm bar. No, taking him down to a knee. Got that hammerlock there. That overhead hammerlock. Putting pressure on the back of the arm there. Those triceps. And now Hornet now able to reverse it into a standard hammerlock. Got him in and now pulls him into a side headlock. Cutter now trying to get out of that headlock. Hornet squeezing tight. Cutter taking him down to one knee. You love how he's using his legs there and leverage to get his man on the mat and slams him down face first. That's what happens when you get him down on the mat. Now he's got that arm bar there. Cranking back on that arm, bending that shoulder in directions it's not meant to go. Hornet in a little bit of trouble here and a tag made. Here comes John Matthews. Climbing to the second rope. John Matthews double axe handle down. Right across the arm, and Hornet here paying homage to the Hitman apparently. He's in a little bit of trouble as that left arm is being wrenched and worked on by John Matthews. Now another tag from Perfect Vision. These guys seem to be so fluid, so smooth in their tag. There's a tag from Dre White. I don't think Perfect Vision saw it. And Dre White comes in, tries to get the upper hand. Zachariah Cutter takes him down with a hip toss. Now cover one. A kick out from Dre. Dre made that sneaky tag, but then he decided to attack when it was 1-on-2. The Perfect Vision able to get the upper hand there. Zachariah Cutter now wailing away in the corner. Right hands to Dre White, now using those educated feet. Big kicks to the midsection, and now Zachariah Cutter with a clean break. Oh, poke to the eye. Come on, ref, get in there. You can't poke him in the eye like that. Dre White now with the upper hand. After a little bit of an underhanded poke in the eye, Zachariah Cutter now reversing. Backing White into the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Zachariah Cutter, clean break. John Matthews now getting this crowd fired up right here in this beautiful afternoon setting for wrestling action. In McCattonville, North Carolina, now Zachariah Cutter whipped into the ropes. Big shoulder tackle, down goes Dre White. Tag made now, here comes John Matthews. And that shoulder tackle seems to take a little bit out of Dre here. Oh, he's blocked. He blocks the hip toss. Both men go down. Matthews now with the cover. 1, 2. That didn't look smooth. Be that as it may, John Matthews now with the upper hand. Now Dre White fighting back. Oh, rake of the eyes again. Hornet and Dre White trying to do what they can to make an impact, an impression here. If they could pick up an upset victory over the #1 contenders, that would solidify their mark here in the WFC tag team division. Now a boot to the throat. The referee trying to pull Dre White out of there. Dre White giving a little lip back to the referee. Now an elbow. Back of the head. And Matthews goes down. John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter, they've got the biggest match of their career coming up in just 7 days at Happy Brawladays, as they will fight for the WFC Tag Team Championships against a team that, quite frankly, I'm not sure what's going on with. The Foundation really have been cutting corners in their matches. I don't know why they have to, why they feel like they have to do that now, as Matthews was kind of taken down there and now knocked out of the ring from Dre White. White going out after him, but I'm not sure what's going on with the Foundation, this newfound attitude that seems to have come from encouragement from our mysterious commissioner. And when are we going to find out who this commissioner is? I keep getting text messages and emails. I'm beginning to wonder if this person's even real. Now the ref up to 7 now as Dre White rolls John Matthews back inside the ring, and now for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from John Matthews. Dre White really worked him over on the outside outside the ring there. And now Matthews in a little bit of trouble. Well, let's see if Dre White can capitalize. He's going to have to get going here. Taking his time, and there he missed the elbow. You can't allow these guys to recover. You got to stay on top of them. John Matthews now with a big punch and a tag. Here comes Cutter. Cutter going right to work on Dre White. Taking the boots to him. Picks him up. Big forearm shot to the side of the head. Another one. Ooh, and Dre White comes back with a big right hand that puts Zachariah Cutter down. Tag made now to Hornet. Now they've got Cutter. Oh, make a wish. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Good grief. The Hornet kicking him over toward the corner of Dre White and Hornet. Smart move, cut off the ring. Big vertical suplex. Nicely done. Now a pin. One. Not even a 2 count. It's going to take more than a suplex to keep Zachariah Cutter down. Now Hornet locks him up into that headlock. Cutting the blood supply off to the brain. Trying to keep the kid grounded. This crowd getting behind Cutter. Trying to encourage a rally here. Hornet now back to his feet. Cutter bringing him up. Big elbow to the midsection. Another one. A third one. And look out. Oh, he missed the clothesline. Big elbow from Hornet. Big right hand. Another one. And now he's going to take him into the corner. Tags Dre White. A little 2-on-1 action looks like going on here. Big blows to the midsection. Another one. And Dre White adds a third one. What's one thing to get punched in the gut? Big bulldog. It's one thing to get punched in the gut, but to have 2 punches. 1, 2. Definitely knocks the wind out of you. If you're Zachariah Cutter, you have to be breathing heavy right here, trying to catch your breath. And this is not going to help with that reverse headlock. Dre White now putting the pressure right underneath the chin. Cutting off that oxygen, cutting off that blood supply to the brain. Zachariah Cutter now fading. He's down to the mat. Referee may want to get in there and check him a little bit. He's got that arm up, but that arm has dropped down. Here we go. There's 1. That's 2. Is Zachariah Cutter out here? This is going to be 3. No, he's not. He's got a little bit left. Dre White now trying to reposition to add that pressure, but it's allowed Zachariah Cutter to get to his feet. Elbow. Another one. Big right hand. Off the ropes now, Zachariah Cutter. Double clothesline. Both men go down. Crowd cheering Cutter on, trying to get him over to his corner, trying to get him to make a tag to John Matthews. Both men are stunned. Referee counting. Both crawling toward the corner now. Cutter makes the tag. Dre makes the tag. Here comes Matthews. Big clothesline on Hornet. Oh, big elbow. Belly to back suplex takes Hornet down. John Matthews now with the tag to Zachariah Cutter. A little double team action. Cutter comes in, spins him around. Ow! Big knee! Big knee! Belly to back suplex. Cutter's gonna fly! Cutter's gonna fly! Big frog splash. 1, 2, 3, and perfect vision gets the win as Cutter flies through the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Zachariah Cutter, John Matthews, perfect vision.
Well, let's take a look, fan, at some of the action here in this match. You see this beautiful vertical suplex from the Hornet there. But after that, it was this knee lift. Caught Hornet right in the chin. Right into a belly-to-back suplex that led to Zachariah Cutter saying, "Crown us," as he flies off the top rope, gets the 1, 2, and 3. Perfect vision, getting ready for Happy Holidays. We'll be back, fans, right after this.
When Wrestling for Christ visits the Philippines, we bring more than just wrestling. We bring the love of Jesus Christ. Our mission extends beyond the ring. We hold vacation Bible schools, run basketball and youth camps, and visit villages to share the gospel. offering hope and encouragement to those in need. Since 2017, Wrestling for Christ has seen thousands of professions of faith and lives changed simply by sharing the love of Jesus. In 2025, we're planning to return for television tapings on Abundant TV to reach even more lives. We need your support to continue this vital work. Help us bring hope to the Philippines.
Scan the QR code to donate today and go to our website to learn more about this ministry.
Thank you and God bless.
Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome back to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. Fans, one of the big main event matches, one of three main event matches. Next week, on the very special Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, Happy Brawladays, a 2-hour special right here on Abundant TV, December 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. One of those matches is going to be a grudge match, a tag team match between the Conquerors, Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson, with their manager, Sir Charles Humperdinck, taking on AWOL. Now, here's why this is intriguing, fans, as we've talked about on this show. One half of AWOL was taken out many weeks ago behind the Kings Mountain Arena, attacked, left with a broken ankle. And I can report tonight, fans, that when next week rolls around, December 14th, that member of AWOL will not be medically cleared to compete. So the question becomes, who's AWOL's partner? I can guarantee you this, there's not many guys in the locker room that are raising their hand to want to work with this guy. He's been terrorizing the entire locker room, trying to find out who injured his partner. And through the investigation, in fact, from our commissioner, our mysterious commissioner, we received evidence in footage of one Sir Charles Humperdinck hanging around the alley shortly after the attack on AWOL, which leads us to question if Sir Charles was standing around admiring the work of his team, the Conquerors. Well, the Conquerors have denied having anything to do with it. And Sir Charles is being very elusive in answering questions about what he was doing in that alley. And it's led to this grudge match because AWOL believes that the Conquerors had everything to do with the attack on his partner. Now, the question is going to become, though, this is a tag team match, so who will AWOL partner with? Maybe we'll get a clue as we get to ringside, because Kenny Austin is set to take on AWOL right now. Let's get to ringside. Well, here we are, fans, back to ringside as we're prepared for this one-on-one matchup featuring AWOL versus one half of the Conquerors, Kenny Austin. And this certainly is going to be a match that leads into next week at Happy Brawladays, our 2-hour special, right here on Abundant TV. And there's the bell as AWOL, giving it to the fans, of course, looking to get his hands on Sir Charles Humperdinck ultimately. It was 12 weeks ago that AWOL's partner, we'd call him AWOL number 2, was injured outside of Kings Mountain Arena. And the footage showed Sir Charles Humperdinck in the background. That led AWOL and others to assume that the Conquerors had something to do with it, that they were the ones that attacked AWOL number 2, broke his ankle, put him out of action. But Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson have denied that. They've denied it, and I don't think AWOL's buying it, and they want to get their hands on Sir Charles Humperdinck. The commissioner says, absolutely not. You keep your hands off of Sir Charles. But that has not stopped them week after week from coming after him. And honestly, Sir Charles out here being at ringside as AWOL begins to pound on Kenny Austin. Sir Charles being out here at ringside is probably not the safest decision. But Charles out here supporting his guys, the Conquerors, and Kenny Austin. Especially with Chris Thunder Anderson not here this week. And now AWOL draping that knee across the middle rope. And here we go. Hey, get out of there, Charles. Let that big goof get his hands on you. And Charles reminding AWOL, the commissioner said, you can't do that. You just remember it. I don't think AWOL cares. The big elbow, 1, 2. And Kenny Austin up after just under 2 on that 2 count. Irish whip now reversed by Austin. AWOL into the ropes. Big elbow right back at you. Let's pin here. 1 and no. AWOL able to kick out and sliding out and stay on the other side of the ring, Charles. Here he comes. Sir Charles keeps reminding me, you can't touch me. Commissioner said so. I don't know that that's going to be the barrier that prevents AWOL from coming after Sir Charles. The referee needs to get it back in this ring, and AWOL needs to concentrate now on Kenny Austin more so than Sir Charles Humperdinck. But I don't think AWOL really cares if he wins this match. He wants answers. He wants to know who was behind the attack.
I'm going to get a hold of you. You're not supposed to touch me. I'm going to knock one of those last teeth out of your mouth.
There you hear it. They are jawing back and forth. AWOL bound and determined to get his hands on Sir Charles. Kenny's not going to let that happen, though. Big kick to the big session. Now blows to the back of the neck on AWOL. Irish whip into the ropes. Off the ropes now. Big clothesline. Down goes AWOL. Cover here by Kenny. 1, 2. AWOL able to get out of there, Charles. He's sliding right out next to you. Come on, ref. Keep him away from Charles. I don't know what this guy's problem is. Sir Charles just happened to be in the background. It doesn't really mean anything, and all of the investigative journalism that I've done has led to dead ends. It just doesn't really make sense for the Conquerors to be the ones to attack AWOL. Maybe we'll get some answers today. Maybe we'll get some answers next Saturday night, December 14th, during our 2-hour special, Happy Brawladays. That one going to feature a triple main event involving these two men, as AWOL is going to be tagging to take on Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. In one of 3 main events, you got to wonder who the tag team partner of AWOL is going to be now. Big shoulder tackle into the midsection of Kenny Austin. Look out, ref! Oh, my goodness! Referee goes down. Kenny Austin also going down. Look out. Oh, there you go, Kenny. Keep Charles away from AWOL. Referee's down right now. And AWOL trying to make his way around the ring, trying to get his hands on Sir Charles. And meets Kenny Austin coming into the ring. Boy, that referee took a huge bump. He's out of the ring. He's hurt. Might need to get some medical attention out here for the ref. And now AWOL going up to that second turnbuckle. Big fist down on top of Kenny Austin. Kenny Austin's down, and here he comes again. Wait a minute. What's he's chasing after Sir Charles? Charles, get out of there. Get out of there, Charles. And Charles looking to get out. You need to leave ringside, Charles. Get out of here. No, AWOL's going after him. What in the world? AWOL's going after him. I don't understand what's going on. Wait a minute. Who is this? Who is it? That's not AWOL number 1. Who is this? He's got a chain. He's got a chain wrapped around his head. Oh, he knocks Kenny Austin out. He's knocked him out.
Come on, get up. Get up, come on.
Telling the referee to get in the ring. No, wait a minute. Ref thinks it's AWOL number 1. That's not him. 1, 2, 3, and AWOL gets to win this mysterious AWOL. Who is this? Is this the partner of AWOL that's going to team with him next week at Happy Brawladays? Don't tell me there's another one of them. It's bad enough that we had the 2 that we had running around here. Don't tell me there's a third. Drew Fulton, see if you can get down there and get a word with this new AWOL member that has just made his appearance here. Knocked out Kenny Austin with a chain. Let's see if we can get a word at ringside with AWOL.
Here ringside with AWOL, but I'm confused. We've got AWOL number 1 that just wrestled. AWOL number 2 was injured. Are you AWOL number 3?
Let me just interrupt you right there, Drew Fulton. Because there's something that you and that idiot Jody Powell needs to learn. There is no AWOL number 1, number 2, or number 3. We are AWOL. When my brother in arms called me and said he needed some help, you better believe I got my car and I drove down here to this podunk, broke down little town. I mean, look at these people, Drew Fulton. When did Wrestling for Christ start doing shows at a nursing home? Oh, shut up, Grandpa. I'll get you back to the activity center in time for bingo. What is this, McAdenville or McGoldenville? What are you supposed to be, some kind of Christmas town, USA? Well, let me tell you, it looks more like the island of misfit toys to me. But understand this. We are AWOL. We do what we want, when we want, to who we want. And who we want are the conquerors. Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. We know you had something to do with the attack on our brother 12 weeks ago in Kings Mountain. But here's the thing you need to understand, gentlemen. AWOL doesn't get mad. We get even.
Well, I'm still confused at ringside, but Jody, back to you.
Well, that's what I was afraid of, Drew Fulton. More than one? More than two? I don't know that I can take more than two. I can barely stand the one big goof running around here causing all the chaos that he's caused over the last few weeks, putting his hands on me, among others. Well, I guess that answers the question as to who's going to be his tag team partner at Happy Brolidays 1 week from tonight, right here on Abundant TV. Oh, me. Fans, we'll be back right after these messages. Give me a break. Saturday, December 14th on Abundant TV, a 2-hour holiday special of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, brought to you by Wrestling for Christ. This special includes a triple main event. First, for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, take on the #1 contenders, Perfect Vision. Then, another tag team grudge match between AWOL and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson. And for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, a triple threat match between Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer. All of this and more, Saturday night, December 14th, live on Abundant TV, 6 to 8 p.m. Be there. Welcome back, wrestling fans. There you saw the commercial for Happy Brolidays. 1 week from tonight, right here on Abundant TV, a 2-hour special Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, where we will have a triple main event, and one of those matches in the main event will be a triple threat match for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, as our champion, the Carolina Dreamer, puts the title on the line against Loaded Guns Ken Magnum and Shane Austin. Now, there are a couple of things you need to understand about this match, fans. Number one, there is no disqualification in a triple threat match. Anything goes. So all of the change, all of the tape fist, everything that's been introduced into this rivalry at times is legal. Guys coming out of the locker room emptying with wrestlers holding back Carolina Dreamer from Shane Austin. That's been the MO of this rivalry. It's legal. And here's the other thing you need to understand about this match is that the champion doesn't have to be pinned in order for the title to change hands. It's the first man to gain pinfall or submission on any one of his opponents. They will become the WFC or remain the WFC World Heavyweight Champion. So it'll be interesting to see how these three men change their strategy, change their approach to this match, giving those two nuances. It's no longer pin your opponent. is strategically think about when to pin your opponent and which opponent to pin. Making sure that you can pick up the 3 count or get the submission before the other man breaks it up. Or making sure that you're not the odd man out, that you get a pinfall. Or if someone else is getting pinfall, you break it up. Because the moment that hand slaps the mat for 3, or the moment that opponent gives up, the match ends. And the winner is whoever caused the pinfall, whoever got the submission. Doesn't have to be on the champion. So certainly Carolina Dreamer a little bit at a disadvantage. And speaking of Carolina Dreamer, he is a fighting champion because he's putting the title on the line right now in a match 1 week before Happy Brawladays. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship.
Here we are, fans, 1 week away from Happy Brawladays. And the WFC champion is putting his title on the line against this man.
Introducing first, the challenger from parts unknown, Stormtrooper.
And there's the challenger, Stormtrooper, earning this world title match. No doubt thanks to the man on the outside.
He is accompanied by his manager, Sir Charles Humperdinck.
Stormtrooper being managed now by Sir Charles Humperdinck, who has seen something in the Trooper. And apparently Stormtrooper being trained now at the Humperdinck Ranch. We'll see if he's ready for this man. He's going to be facing Ken Magnum and Shane Austin next week at Happy Brawladays. He's the WFC champion.
And his opponent, he is the WFC World Heavyweight Champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, Dreamer!
The Carolina Dreamer, the WFC World Heavyweight Champion. He's a fighting champion. He's 1 week away from one of the biggest matches he's had here at WFC. And he's putting his title on the line, giving Stormtrooper a shot. No doubt Sir Charles Humperdinck having something to do with those backdoor negotiations to get his man a world title match. I'm sure there's nothing more that Sir Charles would like than to have that triple threat match be Stormtrooper versus Shane Austin and Ken Magnum. And that could happen here, should we get the upset. But somehow I don't think Carolina Dreamer is looking ahead. Somehow I think Dreamer's ready for this match as a tune-up, a warm-up for next week at Happy Brawladays. And there's the bell. The Dreamer. Oh, look out! Hey, the Dreamer giving Sir Charles something to think about there. Don't get involved in the match, buddy. I'm going to give you a backhand right upside the chops. Now Dreamer got the Stormtrooper in a side headlock. Trooper whips him off into the ropes. Comes off, big shoulder tackles. Down he goes.
He put his mask. He put his mask.
Sir Charles claiming he pulled his mask. You know, I've never understood that, fans. I'm going to have to ask Sir Charles, how is it that these two monstrous men are charging headlong into one another? One hits the other with a shoulder tackle and somehow would have the wherewithal to grab the mask and pull it. I don't understand how that happens. Leapfrog there from the Carolina Dreamer. Big hip toss. Down goes Trooper. And a big arm twist. And now elbow, another elbow. And ooh, big right hand right across the jaw to the champion. And now raking of the eyes on the top rope. Come on, get in there, ref. He's not allowed to do that. And now Stormtrooper giving it to the referee just in time for Sir Charles to be choking out Carolina Dreamer on that second rope. Come on, ref, turn around. Now Trooper has Snapmare out of the corner. Now he's got him in that reverse headlock. And Trooper early on is in control here. And Carolina Dreamer going to have to really focus here to retain that title and head on into Happy Brawladays. Now coming to his feet. Big elbow to the midsection. Another elbow now off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Ooh, big clothesline of his own. Down goes Trooper. There's the cover. 1, 2, and no. Trooper kicks out. Stormtrooper getting an opportunity of his career here, and now raking the eyes. When in doubt, cheat. Apparently that's the mantra there they learn at the Humperdinck Ranch. From the mastermind on the outside, Sir Charles Humperdinck. And there's a big right hand, another one. Dreamer not having it. He's climbing to the second rope. Give it to him, champion. Give it to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 big blows to the top of the head of Stormtrooper. And it looks like he's about to get number 10. The Dreamweaver drop kick. He's got him covered. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Stormtrooper kicks out. Gets the shoulder up and, ooh, jawbreaker. That Dreamweaver drop kick is enough to put away most men. It just shows you how tough Stormtrooper really is. And now draping Dreamer across that second rope again, chugging him out. Get him off of him, Rev. 3. And now Trooper breaks. And now there's Sir Charles pulling on the neck of Carolina Dreamer while the referee's distracted with Stormtrooper yet again. Come on, ref, turn around and do your job. Big kick to the midsection there from Dreamer. Big right hand, another one. Another one. Irish whip into the ropes, reversed by the Trooper. Ducks down, sunset flip. Down goes Trooper. 1, 2, and oh, able to kick out. Almost got the 3 there. Big elbow, back elbow now from Stormtrooper, who has been really impressive in this match. But right here, you got to get on the champion. You're posing for the crowd. The crowd's not going to win you the title. You got to put the man's shoulders to the mat. Big right hand. Down goes Dreamer. Good grief, this guy is tough. And an elbow right inside the hamstring, that leg muscle. Now punching the side of the knee. Sir Charles anxious out there saying, ask him. He wants that title. He wasn't even in submission to old Charles. And now Sir Charles giving it to the fans, as he always does. Trooper gathering Dreamer up, Irish whip into the ropes, ducks down, and now Dreamer rolls him up. Got him pinned. 1, 2, 3. The champion retains. The champion retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still your WFC Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer!
Carolina Dreamer able to roll him up into that schoolboy, that small package, and retains the title. Let's see if we can get in there and have a word with the champ, the Carolina Dreamer.
What a match, Dreamer. Good job.
Stormtrooper gave you a tough match, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt.
Well, Dreamer, I got to tell you, we are not long away from December 14th, which our commissioners just announced a 2-hour special on Abundant Television, Happy Brawladays. And at Happy Brawladays, it's going to be you in a triple threat match with Shane Austin and Loaded Guns Ken Magnum for the WFC title. It's a long time coming, Dreamer.
Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts on this match.
Well, one thing's for sure, I'm the hunted. I don't have to win. They have to beat me. You see, I'm going to go to time limit draw with you. I'm going to let you know both of them better be prepared, because that night will happen, that both of them will fall again, and I will remain the WFC champion.
Well, Shane Austin's made some accusations, some claims to that belt, saying several times that you guys have had a match. You've orchestrated some kind of run-in. And me and you both know that's not the way the Carolina Dreamer operates. But what do you say to Shane Austin, who claims he should be the WFC heavyweight champion?
Well, see, when you don't beat him or beat the person with the championship belt, which is me, the Carolina Dreamer, here's what happens. You make excuses. You see, I don't do excuses. I do solutions. And bottom line is, Shane Austin, your theories can go all over your head. I ain't never had to walk behind nobody, and I never will. I am the champion for a reason. You'll find that out, you and Ken Magnum.
Coming up, fans, Saturday night, December 14th, Happy Holidays, this man, the champion, the Carolina Dreamer, in a triple threat match with Loaded Guns, Ken Magnum, and Shane Austin. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hello, wrestling fans. I'm the gentleman, Jody Powell.
And I'm the mad scientist, Mike Buchanan.
Mike and I host a fantastic show on Monday nights at 7 p.m. right here on Abundant Television called Falls Count Anywhere. But Mike, what is this show about?
Well, it's about taking our listeners on a fun trip through what's happening in the WWE and Wrestling for Christ, which is WFC.
What else do we do on this show, though?
Well, my favorite part is the Finding Tomorrow, which is where we offer hope to those that are listening for whatever trials they may be experiencing in life.
That's great. I tell you what more could you ask for, fans? You get your wrestling news. And then after we talk about the WWE and WFC, we point you back to the Holy Scriptures so that you can fight your battles the right way. That's by turning to God. As Mike always says,
don't watch out, look up.
We'll see you Monday nights. Falls Count Anywhere, 7 p.m. on Abundant TV. Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. Before we get to our main event, let's hear from one of the challengers in the triple threat main event match next week at Happy Holidays. This is what Shane Austin had to say.
I'm telling you, Dreamer, I'm telling you, Ken Magnum, I'm on a mission. I will become the WFC World Heavyweight Champion one way or another. Like I told them, and I'm telling you, one way or another, I'm going to become the WFC World Heavyweight Champion. Dreamer can say he's the champion, but he's not. I think he's the one that's paying all these guys to be out here at ringside because he knows he can't beat Shane Austin. Dreamer, we've been up and down the roads a long time together, brother, but this time it's different. I'm coming for what is rightfully mine. That's the WFC Heavyweight Championship. Mark that down.
Well, wrestling fans, I've never seen Shane Austin so intense, so focused on becoming the WFC Heavyweight Champion as I have right now. And of course, Loaded Guns Ken Magnum is always intense, always focused. He wants to climb to the top of the WFC mountain. Well, the top of that mountain belongs to the Carolina Dreamers. So both men are going to have to go through Carolina Dreamer to get to the top of the mountain. The top of the tag team division belongs to the Foundation. And lately, fans, their attitude has been edgy, cutthroat, cheating, do anything to win a match, which is not like them at all. The influence of our mysterious commissioner, no doubt. Well, fans, they're in our main event. Let's get to ringside to see if this week the attitude's any different. Or are we dealing with a new Foundation? Let's get to ringside. Well, welcome to ringside, fans, for this, our main event here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. It's going to feature the men that will be battling Perfect Vision, the WFC World Tag Team Champions, the Foundation, in this non-title match. And I got to tell you, maybe this will give us some insight into this new attitude of the Foundation.
Introducing first, from the state of Georgia, Dylan Dollar and Travis Roberts. They are the Foundation.
The Foundation is introduced by the legendary Drew Fulton right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, making their way to the ring, the WFC World Tag Team Champions. Guys that I've called friends for a long time. I have no idea what's going on in the minds of the Foundation and why they feel like they need to take on this edgier attitude, this win at all cost. When what's gained their success has been the backing of the fan base of the WFC. Their training as professional wrestlers, their execution in the ring without having to take shortcuts. That's what got them to the tag team titles. And apparently, that's not what's going to keep them there. Well, we'll see how they do against a new tag team here in the WFC. Our first look at these two young competitors in this non-title match is they're going to get a shot at the WFC Tag Team Champs, the Foundation.
From right here in McCandale, North Carolina, the tag team duo of Austin Alexander and Katie Idol.
Katie Idol, Austin Alexander. Now, we've seen Katie Idol. He's been a mainstay here in the WFC. We've seen him in several singles matches. This is the first opportunity to see Katie Idol in a tag match with Austin Alexander, a young man that we're getting our first look at here. Looks to be in tremendous shape. High-flying young man, from what I understand. Loves to come off the top rope. And there you see, hopping into the ring over that top rope, climbing the turnbuckle, getting the fans fired up and ready to see this tag team action, and the Foundation seemingly standing over in the corner, unimpressed by what they've seen so far. But we'll have to see how the Foundation fares in this match as they gear up for next week at Happy Brawler Days, going one-on-one for the tag team titles against Perfect Vision. That's going to be an epic showdown, and maybe we get some answers. Maybe we'll understand a little bit about what's going through the mind of the Foundation. As they have said time and again, they felt disrespected over the last few weeks as World Tag Team Champions. All of the talk, all of the attention on the number one contenders as they climbed the ranks, beating the likes of the Conquerors to earn that number one contender spot. The bell has sounded and we're ready to get underway, and Dylan Dollar seemed a little surprised with that. Okay, nice little show of sportsmanship there. Handshake before they square off and collar and elbow tie up. Dylan Dollar goes right into that arm twist. Austin Alexander now rolling through. Oh, nice kip up there. Great athleticism into a reversal. Young man's got some skills here. He's got to keep Dylan Dollar away from his corner. Now Dylan backs him into the ropes. Let's see if we get a clean break. Oh, come on. Come on, Dylan. That's what I'm talking about, fans. You know better than that, man. Come on. Maybe some instant regret here, reaching his hand out to offer an apology handshake. Austin Alexander not falling for it. And now giving it back to the fans here who's on their case, as they should be. That was a cheap shot. That was just meant to embarrass this kid. These guys are better than that. Come on. And Dylan Dollar just getting into it now with young fans at ringside. Collar and elbow tie up once again. This time, Austin Alexander goes in, has that bear hug. Wrapped around from behind now over to the ropes, looking for the break. Ooh, kind of pushes him off. Alexander in the ropes, ducks clothesline, the elbow, and tries to reverse it. Dylan Dollar says, not today, young man. Whips him in. Big backdrop, and down goes Austin Alexander. Good grief, he got some height there. And now a tag into Travis Roberts. Another Irish whip, this time into the corner. And look out, here comes Big Trav. Oh, crashing in with that elbow. Look out, the hip buster, boom. Vintage Foundation right there. Austin Alexander in trouble, is realizing now who he's in the ring with here. This is why they're the tag team champs. Not because of any slapping in the face or showing someone that they're not as good as they could be. Oh, crossbody caught now. The power of Travis Roberts. Gets him up. Oh, no. Austin Alexander goes underneath. Oh, jumps over. Did you see that leapfrog? A leapfrog from a standing position. Tag to Katie Idol. Idol comes in now on the second turnbuckle. Double axe handle down. Travis Roberts goes down. We've got a pinfall here, one. And now Trev kicking out after one, but nice flurry here from this young tag team. Showing a little cohesion here. And that incredible leapfrog. Are you kidding me? Jumped right over Travis Roberts from a standing position. This young man definitely having some hops. Katie Idol goes to whip Travis into the ropes. Travis holding on. Tag made right there. Big right hands. Referee needs to start counting now. There needs to be a switch here. Looked like Dylan Dollar made the tag. And now here he comes. Oh! Look out. Here comes Dylan Dollar flying crossbody. 1, 2. Oh! Katie Idol able to kick out after that Russian leg sweep. Took him down. It was Dylan Dollar bouncing off the ropes with that seated crossbody. Katie Idol now slammed into the turnbuckle, into this corner of the foundation, who are now cutting off the ring. Keeping Katie Idol on their side. And now Dylan Dollar, you know exactly how many seconds you have to break the hold there in the corner. Big chop. Boy, these guys, I just don't understand it. The new attitude is just, it's unbecoming. Slam now into Travis's boot. Now here comes Travis Roberts. Savoring the moment. Dylan Dollar finally made to leave the ring. Travis now pulling on the beard of Katie Idol. Start a count here, ref. He's not allowed to do that. Travis Roberts breaks the beard hold. Delivers a big right hand. Katie Idol, another one. Idol whipped into the ropes. Coming off, ducks the clothesline. Off the ropes again. Big boot. Down he goes. Katie Idol just ate that boot. 1, 2. Able to kick out after 2, but that was right across the chops. Big size 14. In 3D, coming right at you. Now Travis Roberts now, he's got that arm locked in between that leg scissors to pull him back on the chin. Kind of a cross face. Submission hold, if you will. Katie Idol is now really struggling right now. Big headbutt from Travis Roberts. Kind of stunned Roberts. Katie Idol's down on the mat. Roberts is a little stunned here from that headbutt. Katie, look at Dylan Dollar telling him to make the tag. Roll over, make the tag, KD. Tell him it's right here. Just taunting the young man. Oh my goodness, right hand. It sure was. A young lady in the crowd says that was a cheap shot. It absolutely was. Absolutely was a cheap shot. Unnecessary here from the tag team champs. Not professional wrestling, just street brawling. And now slamming Katie Idol into the turnbuckle. One more for good measure. Oh, he blocked it. Elbow to the stomach. Now big right hand. Sends Dylan Dollar back. Katie Idol now needs to move in on him. Does so. Big right hands to the midsection. Irish whip into the ropes. Reverse now by Dylan Dollar. Coming on the ropes. Big elbow. Down goes Katie Idol. A cover. 1, 2. Katie Idol able to kick out, and despite what Travis Roberts is saying on the corner, was a 2 count. Now Dylan Dollar taunting Austin Alexander. And a tag made to Travis Roberts. And in comes Big Trav with a big right hand. Katie Idol's in trouble. He needs a tag desperately to Austin Alexander. Oh, good grief. He had those fingers. He just pulled them apart. Could have just dislocated all 4 of his fingers right there. And now just grinding at his face. This is not the foundation that I know. I just don't understand, fans. What's going on here? If the pressure of being the World Tag Team Champions has gotten to Travis Roberts and Dylan Dollar, they fought so hard to get the belts back from AWOL after having them just stolen from them, basically. Several weeks ago, they fought hard to get back. We're fortunate enough to get AWOL in a compromised position, 2-on-1, handicap match. Won the tag team titles back. the same way they lost them. And ever since then, it's just been a different pair of individuals. Travis Roberts now has got that sleeper hold. Locked in on Katie Idol, and he's claiming it's deep. There's no breaking it. Katie had the right idea. He's got to grab that head, maybe pull a jawbreaker here. But he is fading fast. He's going to have to rally. Referee in to check it. There's 1. 2. Is he out? Is this it? No, it's not. Katie Idol fighting his way out. And there it comes. Big jawbreaker down. Tag made to Dylan Dollar. Katie Idol's got to get to Austin Alexander. No, here comes Dylan Dollar knocking Austin Alexander off the apron. Katie Idol realizing he's in trouble. Turn around, big boot, sends him down. Got it back up, tilt-a-whirl lariat, there it is. Took him down, and there's 1, 2, 3, and there's your winners. The Foundation, the World Tag Team Champions.
And your winner, the Foundation.
Dylan Dollar, Travis Roberts, your tag team champions, able to win this match here against Katie Idol and Austin Alexander. And I mean, they had very little regard for those two individuals. From the and now look at this. What is it? What is Dylan Dollar doing? Oh, give me a break. Throwing Katie Idol out of the ring. Let's get in the ring and see if we can get a word with this new foundation.
Well, guys, if we can get a word with you here, I got to be honest with you, fellas. I've known you for a while, and I've never quite seen this kind of edge from the foundation. And I can't say that I like it. There's a lot of underhanded things going on here with the foundation. So what's going on? What's brought all of this new edgy attitude on with the foundation? Dylan? Well, I don't know, wrestling fans. We'll have to see what the foundation has in store for Perfect Vision on December 14th, Saturday night, Praise and Power Hour, a 2-hour special on Abundant TV, where the World Tag Team Champions, the Foundation, will take on the #1 contenders, John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter, Perfect Vision. So you'll want to tune in for that. Well, that's all the time we have for Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. We'll see you next week.
The holiday storm is approaching.
Hey, Shane Austin, I will fight you again. It don't matter.
One man must emerge victorious.
I'm going to get my revenge against you, Ken Magnum.
3 men, 1 championship.
You're at the top of the mountain in WFC. I want to get to the top of the mountain in WFC.
Wrestling for Christ presents Happy Brawler Days.
Saturday, December 14th on Abundant TV, a 2-hour holiday special of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, brought to you by Wrestling for Christ. This special includes a triple main event. First, for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, take on the #1 contenders, Perfect Vision. Then, another tag team grudge match between AWOL and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson. And for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, a triple threat match between Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer. All of this and more, Saturday night, December 14th, live on Abundant TV, 6 to 8 p.m. Be there.